During the last years, the requirements regarding state-of-the-art window construction have undergone a radical change. Be it sound protection, energy saving, security, or design, modern windows are high-tech products consisting of multiple elements. Albohn of Sinsheim trusts in Albert und Wirsam's Cantor software when it comes to production and the organization of business processes. Master joiner Römer has ordered windows for one of his customers to be fitted when this flat is renovated. Each of these windows is a unique specimen and does not only have to save energy, but also provide protection from burglars. Master joiner Römer uses the Cantor dealer program to create his quotations and transfer his purchase orders online to Albohn. This means that when the order reaches Albohn, it has been entered completely and only needs to be checked and scheduled. When the order has been imported into the Cantor ERP system at Albohn, the person in charge checks the order and runs the automatic date and capacity planning. Only seconds later, the software shows the possible delivery date based on which Albohn issues the order confirmation, complete with a binding delivery date. The order confirmation is dispatched just 24 hours after receipt of the order. After a brief technical check, joiner Römer confirms the order and the date. With this, the order is released for detailed production planning and material procurement. Production scheduling compiles the production jobs so that all elements, even from different production lines, are ready on the same day. Albohn orders the necessary IG sheets from his usual supplier, Sinsheimer Glass. They will be available for glazing just in time. Even during preliminary scheduling, before the order confirmation is dispatched, the software has checked whether there are sufficient profiles and fittings on stock, or whether a purchase order needs to be issued. Cantor has checked the stock on hand during the scheduling process. Since the material is on stock, it will be reserved for the scheduled production date. The CNC data for controlling the machines are created, and optimization is started. Cantor's ERP software transfers all necessary data to the production system Cantor CIM. On the shop floor of Albohn, more than 50 monitors inform the workers of the tasks on hand for that day. Window production starts just a couple of days after receipt of Römer's order. The worker in the cutting area takes the profiles from the material stock and loads them into the processing center. Frames and casements are processed by two separate processing centers. Cantor CIM shows the machine operator which and how many profiles are required. The optimized profiles are cut. The CNC-controlled processing center drills and mills the profile as required, after which the profile is automatically put into the slot defined by the system. In the casement line, the Lehmut fitting unit applies the fittings to the welded and cleaned elements. The dummy profiles for this order are applied at a special terminal. All workers get the information they need real-time from the Cantor CIM monitors. There is no searching. Information and racks and slots is supplied for all elements. It takes just a barcode scan to get all the necessary information. The finished casements are stored in one of the empty slots of the casement buffer. Frames are produced automatically. The worker at the entry of the Sturz frame line is shown the slot numbers of the frame elements to be welded next, while the frame machine adjusts itself automatically to the frame size. Based on an internal algorithm, Cantor decides which frame will match the current use of line capacity to make sure that there are no bottlenecks and the workload is distributed evenly. The worker loads the frame elements and starts the welding process. The transport belt passes the frames on to the next processing steps. The monitors at the end of the transport belt show the workers which additional work has to be done. For example, the fitting of windowsill connections or frame extensions. The appropriate material is taken from the harp racks, and the entire process is controlled by Cantor. In the next step, frames and casements are fitted. The worker at the casement fitting station scans the label on the blind frame, and the Cantor CIM monitor immediately shows him the matching casement. Alternatively, he is informed that the casement has not yet been received, so that the frame has to be stored in the defined slot of the buffer until it has arrived. After fitting, the finished elements are stored in a buffer where they will be glazed. Thanks to the integration of software and IG production at Sinsheimer Glas, all sheets are ready for glazing timely and in the correct position. When the albohn worker scans the barcode at the frame of the assembly window, the Cantor system shows him the rack and slot in which the matching IG unit can be found. After glazing, the window is passed on to the last processing step. The sheet is fixed by means of window bars, and the handles are fitted. The window now goes to the shipping slot, where it is scanned again and is assigned its position by the Cantor system. This is the basis for the reliable picking of elements and accessories. Instead of searching, the workers can devote themselves to their actual task, the packing and loading. This helps to keep the dispatch process simple, safe, and efficient. It has been just a few days from Römer's order to the dispatch of the finished windows. Thanks to networking, data has been entered just once. The system has determined all the necessary work steps as well as the schedule, and has integrated them into a sensible, practical, and economical process. The transfer of commercial and planning data to Cantor CIM, including all requirements and peculiarities, ensures professional production in all individual steps. True networked production. For albohn, this means being able to tell the status and whereabouts of every single order and order item. The order status is permanently reported from production to the Cantor database. The delivery date of every single order is monitored meticulously, and the person in charge can inform the customer of the current order status anytime. Since the glass production of the affiliated company Sinsheimer Glas is controlled by albohn und Wirsam software, the data for IG production can be transferred online. After a thorough quality check, the finished IG units are delivered to albohn, just in time for glazing. Every top product depends on highly skilled workers, engineers, and software specialists. Hand in hand, they lay the foundations for the production of innovative, high-quality construction elements and can be sold at good value for money.